Kamene Goro. Did I hint that we might have a guest, on the second half of the show?
Yes.
So, stay tuned for that. But let's talk about Kamene Goro. Now, this babe, I could just describe her as a powerhouse. She used to work here. She was a news anchor here, and then after a time, she went on to go on to radio. After that, she did
TV a
club
bit.
hosting gigs, did this and this and this and this, and then now she's back on radio. And her personal life is always there for us to dissect, because one thing about this girl, she will be candid. She will say stuff. I remember there's a time she went viral because of sharing her body count.
Ooh,
and I'm
Lord.
just like,
she
are
was
these people you
flamed
have
for no
murdered?
reason.
You guys have higher body counts than that. I don't know why you guys were just flaming her and getting on your moral high horse. Anyway, this time she got onto DJ Mo and Size 8's new reality show, Love in the Wild. And there was a couple being featured this time. And it was so refreshing to see a couple that was not toxic. For once, DJ Mo and Size 8, this might be your best episode yet, because Kamene Goro and DJ Bones were just in love. They were just lovey-dovey. They talked about the challenges in their marriage, but it wasn't, you did this to me, so it wasn't, you cheated on me, let's pray about it. It was very real, it was very realistic, and I loved it. But in the show, she did talk about the situation of her blended family. Before she got married to DJ Bones, he did have a family before. Things didn't work out. They divorced. It was scandalous just a little bit. And then, he got with Kamene Goro. They got married. And she says it was the most nerve-wracking situation to meet his children. She says the last one, is chill. They got to know each other, but the boy was a bit reserved, and it took a lot of time, getting to know them for it to just be, a blended family. And she says things are good. They get along very fine, and then goes on to say, what about my situation? She was asked, what about my situation? Do I want children of my own? And she said, nah, I am still a child. I am still children. I have dogs, and I just don't feel like I'm ready to have children right now. And she thanks God that, her husband does understand the situation, and he doesn't pressure her to add more children. Although DJ Bones did mention that he would like 5 children.
Yep.
In this economy where taxes are just, bread is just, do you know the vice president says that those who cannot afford bread should buy kangumu, should eat mandazi. Bread is not a must, it's a luxury. So it's kind of valid to say in this economy having 5 children is not sustainable, but also I have to commend them for getting on that show and not being toxic, or just not being pulled in that toxic narrative that is Love in the Wild.
I genuinely feel like the two of them are happy. And there's obviously, as you're getting into a marriage, there's a lot of learning, there's a lot of getting to know your partner, there's a lot of
as
that.
a married woman.
Oh, as a married woman of all of 2 days, I feel like there's a lot of relearning and a lot of getting to know this person, their temperament, their compromises, how far they'll go, their boundaries, all of these things. And when you're dating, it's very different from when you're actually married. There's a lot of strife that comes from figuring out what the new system is. So I feel like, maybe that's what was going on before. But now they seem to have struck a nice balance of just we love each other, we take care of each other, we protect each other, and we love everyone else in the family. And they are striking a chord where I love the balance where she said, hey, 5 children in this economy, and he just said, hey, whenever you're ready, no pressure, babe. Whenever you're ready to have children, we'll have children. And she's talking about her vulnerabilities with getting around the thought of actually childbirth, bearing a child, and that's what's freaking her out, and she's not at that point where she's comfortable doing it. And I'm just like, I love that he was just like, babe, it's okay, no pressure, whenever you're ready, we'll do it. I mean, 5 children, maybe not so much, but when you're ready, just tell me, I am ready. That assurance of your husband telling you, you take your time, mi niko ready. Ukisema tu ngoe, tunaenda, shua baka tumepata watoto. I loved that energy for them. It seems very symbiotic, and it's like they are striking a balance in their relationship and their marriage, and we're happy for it. Seeing happy couples is what we need to see more of. True. Not everyone needs to be seismo. Not everyone needs to be fighting on the internet. Not everyone needs to be breaking up every 2 days. We just need to see happier couples on the internet.
Exactly.
Anyway, ask the girls.